Hey guys, I'm just going to walk you through my gear for my upcoming trip to the Smoky Mountains. I'm going to be doing about 36 miles in 3 days and 2 nights. We're going to hike to Mount LeConte and then to Peck's Corner Shelter. Um, Everything here is primarily what I'm going to be using on my upcoming Appalachian Trail through hike in March. I'm going to be updating a few things though. I'm going to be updating my pack here from the Osprey Atmos 50 to either a Mountain Laurel design ultralight pack or a ULA pack. I haven't decided which brand I'm going to go with yet, but I'll be able to shave a pound and a half or so there. And I'm also going to be upgrading my tent. This old tent weighs about 7 pounds, so I'm going to be updating that to a Mountain Laurel design Duramid Cuban fiber tent. So that'll definitely, the tent weighs about a pound and a half, so with the inner net and everything, so that's going to be great. But everything else here is primarily what I'm going to be using. I do have my sleeping bag here. It's a 0 degree marmot bag. I've never used it yet, so I'm going to take it with me this weekend. It's only going to be in the low 40s, but I just wanted to test it out and see what it felt like, and I'll probably sweat in it, but it's no big deal. I'm going to also most likely purchase a summer bag as well, down bag, that I'll use on the trail. But if I don't die in this, I might try to stick it out. Who knows? I guess I'll just go ahead and walk you through a little bit of my gear here. I've got my food that I'm going to be taking. I'm not going to take all this, but just kind of give you an idea. Some protein bars and just some kind of energy shots, if you will. My dinner's here. Just wanted to try. I'm trying out a bunch of different things to kind of give me an idea as to what I might do on the Appalachian Trail. I'm probably going to be making my own stuff and freeze drying it, but for this trip, I'm just going to go with the prepackaged stuff. Got some oatmeal here for breakfast. I got my Snow Peak titanium solo cook set. I might go without the cup. I'm not sure. I've got my this is a Soto micro regulator stove. This thing is really awesome. I used to have a pocket rocket that I used, but sadly when I got up to elevations over 6,500 feet, especially when it was below 15 degrees, I couldn't even get the pocket rocket to work, which was really depressing. So I was told that this stove here works at higher elevations and also in cold. I use the jet boil gas here as well. It's kind of got a different mixture, which I was told will help as well. Obviously, I'm not going to be dealing with any extreme cold this trip, but still worthwhile. Let's see. I got my new shoes here. I'm actually testing some different shoes. I typically have hiked in normal hiking boots, leather hiking boots, but after doing some research, especially since I'm going to be ultralight for the most part, I've been told that trail running shoes are the way to go. So I'm going to try these Brooks. These are the Brooks Cascadia 8s out. They're pretty awesome. I haven't really hiked in them yet, but just walked around, and they're super light, at least light compared to my hiking boots. Good grip and good support, so I'm going to give these a go this weekend and see how they do. My pack won't quite be as light as it will on the AT, but I still have a good idea. Got a small REI synthetic down jacket. Columbia. This is my Columbia jacket here. I don't know if I'm going to use this on the trail yet. I most likely won't. just because it's heavier. But it is a great jacket. I've used it in extreme conditions already in the Smokies last year. Hold on just a second. In the Smokies last year, I used it in -2 with about 1.5 feet of snow, paired with just this on the inside and a wool base layer, and it was great. I mean, it breathes pretty good. It's got this reflective material on the inside here that it's a cool design by Columbia. I guess it's supposed to reflect about 20% of your body heat back in. In the membrane on the outside, the membrane worked great as far as waterproof. I didn't have any issues. Only issues I had was my sweat not really escaping and then kind of getting cold on the inside, but I mean, that's pretty typical, I guess. But like I said, it's a good jacket. I don't know. I might go with like a Cuban fiber poncho. I'd be interested in any comments people might have on good rain gear. But for this trip, I'm going to be using that. And I've got my Platypus 3-liter reservoir I'm going to use on this trip. I'm probably going to switch that out, though, for the AT. Probably going to switch to either some 1-liter bottles or a 2-liter Platypus, just because I don't think I'm going to be needing quite that much water. I've got my headlamp here. It's kind of ancient, but it still works, so I'm going to use that as well. See if I'm missing anything. Got my new Thermarest Neo Air sleeping pad. Haven't used it yet as well. Looking forward to that. It's a lot smaller and lighter than my old Thermarest. It was probably 3-4 years old. Technology's just improved. Got a little cup here. Nothing special. Probably won't take that on the AT, but I'm going to take it on this trip. And I've got my trekking poles here. I just got these. Black Diamond. Let's see, what are these things? Flick lock, typical poles. I like those. I've used them a few times. They've worked really well. And then just got a little shirt that I'm gonna wear. Quick dry. I think that pretty much covers it. Beanie and just some zip-off pants that quick dry as well. I think they're Columbia brand. So that pretty much does it here for this trip, and I'll be checking back in a few months once I have my other gear, just with an updated gear list. And then I'm also going to be doing some reviews on some of the different products that I try out. Thanks for watching.